Hey guys, Atixer here. I want to warn you before we get into the video. This video will contain topics about suicide, self-harm, and grief. So if you are sensitive to any of the stuff that I just listed, do not watch this video for your own health. And if you aren't sensitive, then enjoy. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to talk about what the first warning was: suicide. I have had 3 friends commit suicide in 2025. All 3 of their deaths hurt worse one after the other. The first death I didn't know how to process. I had never lost someone to suicide before, and it really just hit me somewhere that I couldn't describe. The second death, I didn't leave my room for 2 weeks. I cried nightly. I blamed myself. I did not do anything to help myself improve after that. I was so ready to just rot away in bed. This was during summer break, so I had no responsibilities, nothing. The final suicide happened over winter break, the most recent one, and I just, I was so ready to end it all. Like, I was so ready to cut off everybody, act like I didn't exist, and just fuck the world. That's gonna be my most honest opinion. I was right to just say fuck it to the world and completely ignore it. I have had so many mental struggles in my life. I've dealt with insane bullying, well, I've just dealt with a lot of shit that I don't want to get into. And honestly, every single time that I have a friend kill themselves, I blame myself for not being there. And that's the truth about suicide. If you do it, there will be that one person who always tried to be there for you, who will blame themselves for your death. They will blame themselves for your death. And so, if you've ever thought about killing yourself and you haven't done it, honestly, I feel like most people are in the same boat, but you could not. A lot of people are in a different boat whenever it comes to this shit. Such as some people think about the family, pets, friends. Me personally, every time I've thought about just like giving up because everything was getting to be too much, I just thought about my friends, not my family, because, well, to be quite frank, I don't really think too much about them. They don't really get seen too much by me. That is entirely my fault for not trying to be present enough in their lives, but I digress. It is honestly my friends who I think of the most, how distraught they would be, where they would be without me. And I suspect that I have had a 4th friend kill themselves. I do not know if it's confirmed yet, so I'm not gonna say that they have or say that they haven't. This is completely unconfirmed at the moment. So, I just wanted to say, don't kill yourself. It is not good for the people who have to deal with that. For the friends, the family, even if you think that they're not there, they are there. So please, for the love of God, believe in yourself. Believe that there is someone who cares for you. Because at the end of the day, if you feel like no one cares for you, you can always join my Discord server and DM me about that. I am very well in the facts of suicide, and I'm good at talking to people because I care about everyone equally. Like, honestly. Unless you are a pedophile, then, like, go fuck yourself. But I'm pretty sure none of you are pedophiles, so we chillin', right? Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is how to effectively handle grief if you have a friend kill themselves. Because, believe me, I have had it happen to me before, of course. So, I want to say that the first time I ever had a friend kill themselves, this was during school. So, I wasn't able to shut myself in. That's why I didn't handle it well. I feel like a lot of people the first experience death, suicide, anything like that, they do not know how to handle those emotions, so they just end up not showing on the outside. My grades did drop in school, my performance lowered, I started to become more angry at others, I was more sad often, and it was honestly a lot to deal with. Now, the next thing that I want to say is that for the second and third times, what I did was not at all healthy. And I completely understand that, but I will probably do them again. Because honestly, when you're dealing with grief, you're blinded. You do not know what to do. You don't think straight. You don't think like how I am right now. So, yeah, that's just the fucking reality about it. It's sad, but that's what we as humans have to live with, right? The pain and suffering. But hey, that's fine, because there are people to dull that, to numbify it, to make sure it doesn't stick too much. And finally, I want to talk about one last thing, and that thing is this next topic is self harm, which is honestly a pretty big one. I feel like for everybody who is going through something, I feel like I feel like everyone at one point has wanted to harm themselves, suicidal or not. Like, let's say an intrusive thought to jump in front of a car or something else like that, that can really inflict, like, it's just, we've all at one point in time wanted to harm ourselves, whether it was when we were babies, now, future. At one point in your life, you will want to harm yourself in some way. It's just a fact. Because unless you die before you can, like if you die in a hospital when you're born, then you can't harm yourself. But if you live long enough, you will want to harm yourself at one point in time. And I have wanted to a lot. My friends have wanted to a lot. But I'll say this right now, don't do it. That is not a good way. The grief afterwards, thinking, I just did this. I just did so much wrong. That will get to you. That will fuck your head up. Big time. So, honestly, just like never think about ever harming yourself. It's just, honestly, it hurts others. And I really wish there was some other way to put it, but it's extremely selfish towards your own mind. Your mind is being selfish, not you. It wants pain purely for its own joy. It doesn't care about your body, doesn't care about others, it only cares about itself. And you shouldn't be thinking like that, and that's not your fault. Maybe you were just thinking that way, maybe you're dealing with depression, and that's fine. But what you should do is you should try to find somebody to talk to about it. Therapy is not the best, I will admit. It always sounds like that they just aren't there for, money. So you can always go to friends. As I said earlier, I literally have a Discord server and I am always open to help those out who need it. So please, if you are still through this video and you are struggling with your mental health at all, join my Discord server. It's in my bio. Honestly, I would love to talk to someone like you, probably, because I just like helping people. I do it for the love of the game. I'm also making a Limbus Company ASIM game on Roblox. If you like those games, then you'll have something huge to look forward to in 2026. Because hey, who knows, if you're my friend, maybe you'll get exclusive stuff. Just kidding, the game probably won't take off. But anyways, I'm there, okay? I have a few friends who are there. I know a lot of people who would be there for you. So please, don't ever think about killing yourself. Just, like, go to others, okay? That's all I have to say. I'm gonna be heading to bed. Atixer is saying goodbye to you now. I do not know how to do an outro. Haven't done one of these in a while. Have a good whatever time it is for you. Thanks for sticking to the end, even though you probably didn't. And if you are, then you're a true one. Bye.